Behind the Helmet, and with me today, I have the luxury of being joined by defensive end Kony Ealy. Thanks for coming by, sir.
A pleasure having me.
Let's get started with a few football questions, then we'll get into some more personal. We like to kind of let the fans get to know you guys here in a relaxed environment. So again, appreciate you coming back or by. But let's first start out with the fact that you guys are 3-0 this year. You was on the team last year. You guys started out good last year.
All right.
Talk about what 3-0 is like right now and everything going on.
I mean, it feels good. You know, you just can't get wrapped up in everything that's going on outside of football, the facility where we practice at, and just preparing for the next team. And the goal is to be 4-0. So, you know, it's lovely to have that win, but we want to get prepared and get ready for the next team.
And that next team is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which you guys play this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Without revealing the game plan, of course, what are going to be some of the keys to containing Winston and getting that W down in Tampa this weekend?
Well, first of all, we got to stop the run. That's going to be key. You know, the last couple of games, they've been really big on the run and just opening up for Winston when he get back there in third down situations and getting good pass rush on him and, you know, just kind of containing him and forcing him to make a bad decision.
Take advantage of that rookiness, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so now let's get to know about you questions. I had to dig a lot about you, Kony, because you're like a real low-key guy. The only thing I was able to really see myself was you like style a little bit, you know, a little fashion.
Yeah.
But I was able to dig a little deep, and I saw that you have a love for some pets, or dogs in particular, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about your dog or how many you have.
I only got 3.
Only got 3?
I only got 3. German Shepherd, South African Bobble, and a Mellowat. Yeah, so I just really became in tune with dogs at a very young age, and I just grew up to love them. And, you know, I like different breeds now, and I like, you know, learning different things about them. So,
are you involved with any dog organizations or anything like that, or just a big fan of the breeds that you have?
Just a big fan of the breeds.
And how long have you had those dogs?
Going on 2 years now.
2 years?
Yeah.
All right. Now let's talk about coming out game day. I love being down on the field pregame. You know, we get to come down before we go up to the press box. Love to smell the grass and kind of walk out and think everybody there for me.
Yeah.
But you guys coming out, that's a big deal. Vinny Esposito plays the music for you guys. If you could pick your song that you came out to smoke in the tunnel to, what would that be for you?
I really never thought of it. You know, I haven't thought of a song or anything like that. When I'm coming out the tunnel, it's strictly on business, you know, just get ready to play our opponent. And I don't really too much think about anything else after that.
So do you have on the headphones during pregame?
Not too much. Not too much, you know, because we're basically, you know, like I said, we're getting ready for the game, so we're doing a lot of key work, a lot of things that, you know, we might see in the game, so just getting prepared for things like that to happen.
All right. Next weekend, you guys have a bye week. So everybody likes to know, okay, Kony Ealy, there's no game this weekend. You got free time.
Yeah.
What is it that you're likely to get into on that free weekend?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say we have free time. You know, bye weeks don't really mean that we had the whole week off.
Well, let's put this off-season. Let's put this an off-season weekend. Then.
I mean, but I can elaborate on a little bit of, you know, our bye week. You know, I will be going home, but that's just to check on family and, you know, close friends and getting back here a little earlier than normal. But it's just straight business. It's never stopped. You know, the NFL never stops. And even though off-season, still trying to strive to get better. So
what are some off-season activities you like to do?
Sleep.
You don't have to work out. You don't have to get in the gym.
I mean, sleep obviously is a big thing for me because, you know, during the season we constantly, especially me, you know, not being a second-year guy, not being a veteran, I'm having to do more. So as much rest as possible. I see a lot of my family, you know, off-season. I like to go home and visit a lot, you know, and just, you know, just kind of chill out, you know, be Kony. I play games and stuff like that, or just go out and chill with friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a big gamer, so you play
I'm a big gamer. Yeah, I'm a big gamer. I played against Cam before. I played against KB. I played against a couple different guys on the team. You know, I'm just a big game head too. So.
What's your big game right now?
Right now it's Madden. You know, football season, football. That's what you know. And then when football season's over, I go to 2K. So.
How do you feel about your ratings on 2K?
2K?
I'm sorry.
No, I got what you're saying though. But no, I mean, I really don't look at ratings. Obviously, you know, you wanna you want to look at, yourself and be like, okay, that's me. That's something I did. I created that. So, that all starts on the field. So the thing that I got to do is come out here and just wreak havoc every game. And, at the end of the season, maybe next year, the ratings will be a little higher. But, I mean, as of right now, I'm cool with the ratings.
You cool?
I'm cool with it. They update, so I try to get mine updated.
I know Gano had an issue with his speed rating. He got that boosted up.
Yeah. I haven't really looked at the ratings that, individually categories for the ratings and stuff like that. But I know when I get on the game, I do enough to where I can get a couple sacks and TFLs and stuff like that.
You happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
All right, so now we're going to see what kind of questions we've been having coming through here on the Periscope. And you can look over here. Oh, they said I got a bad connection. I'm sorry if I got a bad connection, guys, but if y'all could bear with me here. I did call Time Warner this morning. They said somebody coming out on Monday, but if you guys can go ahead and submit your questions now, I'll ask Mr. Ealy. We kind of talked about this already, but what about your pregame routine?
I guess I can go through it. I can run through it. When I get to the stadium, I kind of want to get down, get away from everything, fans and all that. So I just kind of wind undone, get a lot of fluids in me, get in a whirlpool, cold tub, hot tub, probably take a hot shower, and then go in the film room and just kind of watch film or doing plays and stuff like that. Just kind of just sharpening my mind for the game. All
right. They're saying that they cannot see you are frozen. So this is what I'm going to do, because this is mostly for the fans. So I'm going to stop this, and I'm going to start it right back. So you guys that are there, just hold on 1 second. We got some funny comments that I'm skipping, but yes, hopefully we'll win the Super Bowl and everybody can have a good time.
That's the key.
That is the key.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to think of a question as I'm waiting for you guys to log back on and ask Kony any questions. Tell him I said that. First paycheck, man. Well, everybody likes to remember that first paycheck. Mario said he felt like he was hood rich. So talk about that first paycheck, man.
Hey, man, you get that kind of money and just like you never seen it before. It's a blessing. It's truly a blessing because now you have the opportunity to help your family out as much as you wished and hoped of doing when you was coming up. So. I mean, it's just a blessing for me. I was able to help my family out, my immediate family, meaning my sister, the one that's closest to me with the chromosome disease. Okay. So it's big as far as trying to help her. That was my biggest thing. But I save my money a lot, so I don't really, ain't too much I'm trying to buy and all that. So.
Okay, you don't want to be on ESPN.
Nah.
All right. How would you grade your play so far against your expectations for yourself? That's a deep one right there.
Yeah. Truthfully, I know, as a defensive end, as an all-down end, I want to generate pass rush. And, I'm still working on that, with Jared coming, just another great addition. He's been helping working with my hands and coordination. So hopefully, you'll see a couple sacks this game coming up or throughout the season. But it's just that's what's been my really big thing as far as that, just trying to generate pass rush and trying to pick up where I left off last year. And as far as everything else, I feel like, running to the ball, getting in on tackles, stuff like that, stopping the run, I think I've been doing really good on that. So I know as far as my production. So.
All right. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you said Jared Allen because I done had about 5 questions so far about Jared. So
real good guy.
Talk about what you've learned about him so far and any excitement you have to being a teammate of Mr. Allen.
Man, I know I couldn't wait to practice with him just to kind of see, play with a caliber player like that. And I played with Charles Johnson, who's another big name out there, but just to play with another guy that's a big name besides him, he's a real energy driver. If you kind of really look and key in on him, he's always talking, but everything he says is through experience of him being in the league, and just things that you may have encountered and things that he's bringing back, to my attention is some of the things that I've encountered. He makes it seem so easy. And like I said, it's just years of experience in the league, and obviously, he's had a number of sacks. I mean, over 100-something sacks. So, when you got a guy like that, and he's always talking, you always want to have your ears open. So, just
he got you to go hunting yet? Has he talked to you about hunting?
Oh yeah, he's ready to go.
Somebody said that you look pretty big, man. So they want to know, how big are you? Stand beside me. You want me to stand? I stand beside him for. He's sitting down. Go ahead, stand up for a second, Kony.
Oh, man.
To show him how. I'm like 6 feet, so I'm gonna guess Kony's about 6'3.5". I don't know. Go ahead and tell him.
I'm 6'5.5".
Oh.
About 280. So it fluctuates.
All right. And then, how can the defense improve? I mean, they've already been pretty good, but like I said, I'm gonna let the fans ask some questions. We probably got about 2 or 3 more questions we can take. But how can the defense improve?
Well, it's all about communication and execution. You know, we've added a number of guys this year. So just really kind of gelling together, and that's the most important thing when you got a special group. We have a special group. I think the best in the league, but you know, obviously you got to play up to it, and you got to, you know, at the end, truth would be told. But you got a special group, and when you got a group of guys like that that's just now coming together, you got to really, really gel in with each other and kind of know ins and outs, and not just yours, but the other guy next to you. And then, you know, obviously, if you do that to success, you'll have more success. So.
Okay. We're gonna try to take one more question because Mr. Ealy does have some place to be, so I'm gonna give you guys a chance.
Gotta go pay some bills.
Gotta go pay some bills.
That's some money coming out of that paycheck. Y'all talking about bills.
How big is it to go 4-0 into the bye week and get healthy? So that's assuming that you guys could go 4-0. We're all cheering for that to happen, but how big would it be to go 4-0 into this bye week? Because you guys do have so many people on both the offensive and defensive side that got banged up.
Right. You know, as far as the injuries, we can't really worry about that. You know, next man up. But it's going to be really massive for us to go 4-0 going into the bye week and then getting ready for Seattle. You know, and that's why I always say, you know, after the victories that we've had, and people have been saying 3-0, 3-0. Well, guys, you know, we still got another game before bye week, so the goal is to get 4-0. So it's just about really keying in and locking down on the next opponent and quick turnarounds.
All right, this last one, I kind of make it a 2-part question as far as who do you model your play after, and or who feel like one of the most important people that inspiring you to be the player that you are today?
I don't really say I just model my play after one guy. You know, I know myself, and you know, my coaches and others have told me that I'm a real unique talent, you know, for my body size and quickness and stuff like that. And I just got to utilize it every play, every time I go out there on the field. So, you know, I look at all type of guys, from Charles Johnson to Greg Hardy to Jared Allen, J.J. Watt. You know, I see myself in a piece of them in their game, you know, and it's just about potential, and it's about going out there and doing it, you know. So, you know, I know me. You know, sometimes different levels I may start off a little slow and a little shaky, but when I get in there and get going, it's hard for me to be stopped. I mean, just saying. So it's just all about, you know, more of doing each rep.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming through by far, man. Hopefully we'll get you back in here at some point throughout the season. We're only in week 4. We got 12 more weeks to go, plus
off-season.
Playoffs.
Off-season too, so
Off-season.
I'm always around Charlotte, man.
So for you guys that are watching this on YouTube, as you see, we broadcast this live so we can take some questions from the fans. Also, I invite you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because what happens a lot of times, I'll get a guy like Kony either after the game or in the locker room, and enough policy only allows me to have that video up for 24 hours. So if you subscribe, you'll be able to see videos like this and a lot more. Also, Kony's social media. Let's tell them where they can find you at for social media. And we'll put this up on the screen as well.
Well, I just recently started back my Instagram and Twitter account, and both of those are just my name, Kony Ealy at Gmail. But you know, the @ with the @. So you can find me there, just my regular name, Kony Ealy, and then 47.
Find them on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah.
So I do have a lot more guys coming up on Monday and Tuesday. The list just blows my mind right now. But again, appreciate you guys watching. Kony, appreciate you coming by, man.
Thank you.
All right.